I'm calling them to fight this wherever they need to fight it, to kick the DOJ back to Washington.
We are hearing tonight from police and prosecutors pushing back, challenging the Justice Department's report accusing Phoenix police of discrimination, civil rights violations, and excessive force.
The police union and county attorney today calling on citizens to reach out to Phoenix City leaders to fight against any federal oversight. Investigator Amy Cutler is here, and the union is out with a new survey tonight.
Yeah, they are, and what they found is pretty concerning. The police union plea just sent us results from a survey they recently did, which showed more than half of officers, they say, would leave or move to another department in the next 3 years unless the city fights that federal oversight. It's important now because city leaders have to respond to that DOJ report, and there are two options: accept federal oversight or fight the findings in court.
You don't have to look far to find a police department under a consent decree and federal oversight. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office has been under one since 2015 at a cost of more than $250 million in taxpayer money.
The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office is not supervised by the sheriff that the people of Maricopa County have elected.
The Maricopa County Attorney, Rachel Mitchell, says it hasn't made the community safer, but advocates argue that's not the point. Following years of racial profiling under then Sheriff Joe Arpaio, the idea is to make MCSO more accountable to the community. The Arizona Police Association joined Mitchell to say Phoenix PD doesn't need it and that the money could be better spent.
This money is being paid out of general fund. Ask yourselves this: could that go for hiring more officers? Can that go to building homeless shelters?
The mayor and city council will have to decide how to respond to the DOJ's report. The feds have made it clear they want a federal monitor in place, that Phoenix PD can't police itself. The department argues it's made progress: additional training, a new use of force policy, new leadership. If the city decides to fight it, a lawsuit would almost certainly follow.
The sheriff's office here had fought it and lost, and so there are some that point to the money that was spent doing that. How do you justify that moving forward?
Because that was money well spent. Just because you lose doesn't mean it wasn't worth the squeeze.
Now, there's only one department we could find that's fought and won against the Justice Department. That's the Alamance County Sheriff's Office in North Carolina. That was a more limited investigation involving racial profiling and traffic stops. That lawsuit cost the county $650,000 in legal fees.
If the city of Phoenix does decide to fight this, is there any indication at all as to how strong their case might be?
So the police union and some attorneys say they would have a really strong case. They point out that public sentiment around this has changed, and it's an unknown in the court system, but it really depends who you talk to.
Absolutely. Amy, thank you for that perspective. And she was just sharing